Wild day today, guys. AMD ended up closing the day actually up 1.75%, and we saw an alpha gold flow come through. This is one of the most bullish flows that we can get. If you guys want to learn how to read unusual options activity, I have a free course in the description. You guys can go ahead and take it. It teaches you everything that you need to know about how to read an unusual options flow so that you can get an understanding of what's going to happen in the options market before the derivative market moves. It's completely free. Link is in the description, and that's going to go in a lot more detail of the stuff that we're going to gloss over quickly right now. You're going to see at 1:40 p.m. Alpha Gold alert hit, very, very strong alert. You can also see that AMD, Apple, a couple of other companies such as Coin and Nvidia, those were all being bought today. So the fact that we're pulling back to these major supports and we're seeing big money come in on the options market, very, very good sign. Doesn't mean that this is going to be the bottom, but it's definitely a good sign. The flow that actually triggered that large bullish amount was this one right here. December 18th, 2026 is the expiration date, and the strike for that is $135. You're going to see that if we isolate this, it came in 2 orders. If you took the course, you know that this has the 3 things that we're looking for: size, time, urgency. Meaning time, we have more than enough time till these contracts expire. These don't expire until December of 2026, which is like 18 months from now. The second thing is that there is size behind this. Each of these orders was for $2.5 million, so over $5 million in value, which is a lot. And you can also see that this came in at the ask and above the ask, where you can see AA and A, and we both came in on sweeps, which means it all hit on the same exchange. This person was okay with overpaying in order to get into this position. The other thing is that if we open up the historical volume here, you can see that the volume on these contracts was nothing, maybe 5, 10, 20 contracts per day. And then today we have 1,477 contracts traded, mainly from this person. Now, if we go and look at AMD, you're going to notice that we're trading underneath the weekly market bias, which is not a good sign. One thing to note, though, is that we are still in this uptrend, and you can also notice that we have a potential bull flag pattern forming here. If we take our Fibonacci retracement from most recent swing low here up to most recent swing high, the golden pocket, or the area which we usually bounce in to hold this trend, is sitting between $120 to $116. So this is signs that the bottom could be around $120 to $117. If we pull out the monthly chart, you can also see that 120 to 117 is where that market bias is held once again. So I do think that we could see a bounce here, but we have not had a full-on confirmation yet as far as the weekly chart. But looking at the daily today, we did have a confirmation. AMD actually closed with higher lows on the BX trender. Now, in most cases, what will happen when that occurs is that price will push its way back up at least to the market bias. So in this case, about 152, 156, highs of about 168 before potentially rejecting once again. So I think that that's going to occur. But last time I played this, you can see we ended up going long here. We had a massive sell-off the very next day. So this pattern can fail, but it does have about a 67 to 70% success rating. So I think that short term, we could see AMD push its way back up to 156 before a potential rejection. At this point, I don't have any positions open in AMD. I actually closed them out at the worst time almost last week for about a $100,000 loss. I did a video going over that. But what I have been doing is I've been selling cash secured puts on things like Nvidia, OXL, probably AMD, because I do think that semis are coming to a bottom, but I'm not going to be aggressive and try to time it with directional options. It's just not worth it at this point. I hope this video helps, guys. If you want to learn anything that we teach, it's all completely free. Link is in the description for all of our courses. I go over our indicators. We talk about risk management, how to trade options, how to read flow, how to actually read charts. All of those courses are completely free. Thank you guys for all the support. I'll see you next time.